So I haven't been sure where I'm going to go for my fall weather trip, and I just opened up my closet, and that hit me. The UP is calling and I must go. So that's where I think I'm going to go. Here we go with a video about it.
Alright YouTubers, like I said, the UP is calling and I must go. I know for a lot of you, this is going to be a boring video, or series of videos. So I'll try to limit it a little bit, but I wanted to get to some fall, and I think the UP is going to be the place I go. Can't think of much other than I'm getting a super late start because I can't find my Progressive Industries surge protector thing. I looked everywhere. My hope is it's somewhere in this RV, because I don't know what the heck I've done with it. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. So it's gonna be a late start. The plan today, there's a cop down in the grass. The plan for today is to make it over the bridge, St. Ignace. So with my late start, it's probably going to be 8 o'clock at night that I get there. But we'll see how it all goes. And once there's something of interest, I'll turn it around. Right now I'm on 70, heading west to get 75 north. And I'm going to go a different way. I'm going to go up 127 instead of going up 75 all the way. Which might be dumb. It might take me a little bit longer, but that'll be okay. So that's it for now. We're getting on 75 north. I also am checking everywhere. I left my darn bathroom door unlocked again. So when I get to a rest stop, I'll stop and close it and lock it. It flung open and now it's flung shut. If I go to the left, it stays good. If I turn right, it opens up. if it's a drastic enough right. Alright, about 50 miles on here until I take my first turn. Getting ready to get off of 75. I know this is probably going to take me longer, but I'm going to take 33 over to 127 and 127 way up to 75 before you get to the bridge. I think you get on 75 a ways before you get to the bridge, but I'm going to try this way. I'm cruise control, I'm doing 63. So I don't think it's going to make all that much difference in my arrival time. If I was in my car, probably wouldn't do it, but let's watch the GPS go bananas. GPS would like nothing more for me to turn around. It's always funny how long it takes to understand that I'm going my way. And if I owned Garmin or any of those companies, an improvement I would ask or add is when you put in a route to give you options, like MapQuest. You know, if you go into MapQuest, it'll give you different options of how you can go. It would be cool if your GPS would do that. Or I'm dumb enough to not know that it already does it. I've never seen it though. Alright, I figured it out. And my GPS, I don't know where it wants to take me yet. Yeah, it's still trying to get me back to 75. But I take this to Salina, and that's where 127 gets there. So I'm heading west into the wind. Doesn't look terrible, but it's a little windy today. Interesting, I should come back here because I just went over the Miami and Erie Canal. And as I could see, you can still see the canal. It's got water and everything. Alright. I'll ramble later. I think. know, the guy's going up to the UP again. I don't want to watch any of his UP videos. I apologize. But I've always heard great things about their fall colors up there, so I am gonna go check it out. Alright. Hopefully this road isn't terrible, but I'm gonna bypass Salina going this way. I had to trick the GPS because I know I go through Lansing, so I put Lansing on there and it gets me on 127 because the GPS was still trying to get me to go back to 75. And it's raining. Welcome to Neptune. Neptune's still a planet. So what I should have done back there is I should have stayed on 33 instead of 29 to Salina, but it's working. According to GPS, this adds about a half an hour on it for me, but I don't know how much different it is because, you know, I don't drive 70, I drive like, I stick to 62, so over that far distance I don't know if it's going to make all that much difference. And something a little different to look at, and in some ways it keeps me out of people's way. Alright, I know everyone always says, take the back roads, they're more fun. And I'm doing it. But I still fight that urge to just want to get there. I'm gonna stick on 127. I know that it opens up and gets bigger, I'm just not sure when or where. That's a nice building on your right, you probably can't see. That's a pretty church. Probably can't see, that's a red light, dang it. This is Van Wert. I figured we were in Van Wert. Here's kind of what I'm talking about. That guy in the fifth wheel trying to get gas. He had traffic blocked trying to get in there. That's why it's easier not pulling a trailer. Yeah, he's gonna block everything because that's where he wants to be. And that person has to back around because they can't get out. There's a huge wind farm here. I've been seeing it for a few miles. I wasn't aware. Every little bit helps, I guess. Still need the go-go juice for stuff, but every little bit helps. Oh, YouTubers, I made a heck of a mistake. I better slow down again. I've been stuck behind combines and trucks going slow. Oh, I should have stuck to 75. And then the GoPro locked up on me. It just started working again. But it's just going to be later when I get there. That's all it is. Yeah, I made a definite miscalculation. I decided I wanted to stick on 127 the whole way and not listen to the GPS. And the GPS wants me to turn here. It's going to get me back on 115 in a while, and I'm going to listen. I'm going to do whatever it says. I'm not angry, but I'm not pleased. Oh, and another thing, I just went by another Dollar General. I don't know if people realize this. There are more Dollar Generals in America than there are McDonald's. And the sad part about them is they're in a lot of these small towns, and their prepared food stuff is cheaper than grocery stores. And they're killing off some grocery stores, and then they're putting people in places where there's not real food. You know, everything's out of a box. If it kills a grocery store, Dollar General doesn't really carry any real food. You know, they carry processed frozen crap and milk and eggs usually, but no like vegetables or anything. So while Dollar General is a great thing, I'm glad that I still live in an area where I can get real food. Right, there was a ramble. I don't think it was a rant, but it was a ramble. I'm a little frustrated. All right, we're gonna keep going. West Unity. I certainly did not go the fast way. Oh, great, a big truck. Luckily, he went straight. Trying to make a little bit of time back up. I think it could be interesting. It might be dark when I cross the bridge, which I've never done in the dark. It might be cool. I don't know, that won't bother me. I just hope it's not windy. It's the only thing. I get a little ugh when it's windy. All right, West Unity. This is taking me entirely too long. Just passing a sign. Couldn't get my cell phone out in time to take a picture of pure Michigan. Finally in the state of Michigan. That took long enough. Bit of color change going on here. I think the UP's gonna, I should be hitting it just before peak. I've been watching and talking to people, and it's patchy up there. Good days should be coming. Oh, smooth roads, smooth roads, smooth roads, please. One can dream, right? One can dream. All right. This part of 127 went up to 70 miles an hour. I'll do 64 or 5. You know, Monty Python, none shall pass. Pretty much all shall pass. Enough of that, don't you think? Probably enough of people passing me. Of course, now there's nobody behind me. But there will be. Oh, there will be. All right, we'll come back later. It's terrible. Just terrible. But you know, it's a short time before it gets to making these roads worse again. You get winter, man. Stuff happens. Alright, I'll give you a little time, Mike, for a minute or 10. Alright, next stop, Clare. Clare is where, in my personal opinion, good Michigan starts, nature-wise. Roads had been better for a while. Getting around a city, it's going to be all jacked up. Everybody's going to get silly. I got nowhere to go, dudes. I gave you a break. Get in. 4:45 is not the best time to be driving, but this ain't bad. way. Be ready to try to go or slow to give people a shot. Try not to swerve around too much and yet still miss some of these potholes. Could be worse. And it probably will be. But it's been still hot. I mean, it's all hazy and overcast, so it's not hot. But I had the air on for the first couple hours. But that doesn't, you gotta remember I got a 20-pound cat on my lap. And Kiki has been in the back section the whole time. I almost stopped to check to make sure I didn't leave her behind. I know I didn't. Usually she don't stay there that long. I still got just under a half a tank of gas, so, ooh, I'm doing 70. Look at me, I'm gonna slow down. But, I'll stop and get gas relatively soon, see if I can find her. Alright, there was your non-update update. I do a lot of those, I think. Oh, I forgot to mention, big shocker. I'm on a trip and it's raining. I bring the rain. I hope not too much. Go, dude. You can do it. Still closing in on Claire. Maybe I'll get gas in Claire. But the gas is up. Prices are up. We went 340 miles and Kiki just came out from the back. Right, Kiki? She's going back to the back. Minnie's back there too. He'll come out though. Alright, 3/4 of a tank. And he's running pretty good. I still get, easy, easy. I still get a little noises, but, you know, he's 20 years old. I'm 19. Hey, Ben, there you are. He'll come back. I know. Come on. Come on. Well, cry. You can stay under the seat. There you are. And he's back. Oh. I had to do a shiatsu self-massage. My leg is killing me. And he won't switch. It's got to be the right leg. It is 10 after 6. Should be crossing a bridge at 8:30. Get up to speed here. Alright, I'll move the camera if it doesn't stop raining. But 127 is a lot prettier road than 75. I've driven this before. But the fall colors are out. I think I'm going to hit the timing right. And I'm 100 miles from the bridge. And it looks like I got a new procedure. I'm going to the casino just over the bridge. Alright. Sorry about the rain. I do bring the rain. Joining up with 75 right here. The rain had stopped for a little bit. Get over and get out of the way, slow man. Just crossed the 43rd parallel, which they say is halfway between the North Pole and the equator. So there's some aw shucks gee whiz, who cares? Alright, cruising along. It's weird, closing in on the bridge. I started today with the air conditioner. It was muggy and warm in Ohio. Now it's kind of cool. I got shorts on, so I'm probably an idiot. And got the heat on. Mainly the defroster. Because with the rain and everything, it was fogging. It's like we're going to be out of the rain for a bit, so I'm not going to bother moving this. I'm not sure how clear the windshield is, but if you follow along with me, I've crossed this bridge a lot. So yeah, it's a pretty night. I know, man. I'm also weird. I have stopped one time for gas, and I haven't eaten all day. I'm sure these cats also want to eat too. Soon, guys. I know you want to eat, Penny. I doubt that's picking up much, but that's pretty. I think I'm getting here right at the start of the colors, and it should get amazing from what I'm told. Alright, that's enough of nothing, and I'll show you crossing the bridge again. Closing in on the bridge, and Kiki showed up. You going up, girlie? I'll feed you soon. We got 20-25 miles to the bridge. Should be interesting crossing it at night. I don't think it's any different, but same bridge. Pretty sunset off to the left, which you can't see. Oh, it's been a long day. You guys were in the RV about 45 minutes before we left because I couldn't find that damn surge protector. I got 2 places in here to check. It's probably in here. Knowing my luck, because it's not my house. I looked every freaking where. And I know I didn't lose it. Alright, now the next stop will be the bridge. So the video got exceedingly too long, so the next one's going to be crossing the bridge and arriving. Have a great and wonderful day.